It was strange how perfectly ordinary everything looked in the morning. The sun spilling over trimmed hedges, children's bikes tipped on manicured lawns, the Petersons' windchimes tinkling at number 12. Nancy thought it might almost be funny if she hadn't spent the night cleaning blood from her kitchen grout, if she hadn't practiced her sobs in the hall mirror, if she didn't still smell iron on her skin, even after 3 showers. The neighborhood buzzed with police cars and curious whispers by dawn. Grief-stricken, Nancy let them pour coffee and coo over her trembling hands. No one suspected the pretty, soft-eyed mother who baked for bake sales and organized carpool schedules. They'd all heard her muffled screams last night. Her story unfolded with just enough quiver in her voice. "We just finished the dessert," she cried. "We were talking about the book, chatting, and then it was like he appeared out of nowhere, all in black, with these. He had these eyes." Everyone started screaming. "He had a knife." The officers nodded, glancing now and then at their notepads, at her trembling lips, at the kitchen smeared with traces of violence. She drew in a ragged breath, pressing a shaking hand to her chest. "I don't remember how I got away," she stuttered, eyes welling. "He killed them, one by one. Betty, Carol, Denise. I tried to hide but..." And then she dissolved into tears, exactly as she'd rehearsed. That night, after the police combed through every cabinet and powder room, after her husband and son climbed into bed, Nancy stood at the kitchen window, watching yellow tape flutter across her yard. She sipped wine and tried to remember their faces, but they blurred together. Gasps, shrieks, the taste of metal in the air, dark stains seeping across her tiles. A knock at the door startled her. "Who's there?" she called, but there was only the wind. Still, as she peered through the peephole, her breath caught. No one was on the porch, but something had been slipped under the mat, a torn scrap of paper. With a shaking hand, she picked it up and unfolded it. It was a page from last month's book club novel, the passage circled in thick red ink. "A secret never stays buried." Heart hammering, Nancy stepped out onto the porch, scanning silent driveways for a figure in the dark. She saw a shadow move beside the azaleas. Slowly, impossibly, it lifted a finger to its lips. Nancy froze, suddenly sure that the stalker she'd invented wasn't fiction at all.